Got the day off today. I'm headed to the gym, but I want to show you guys this BYC Quickdraw. First, we got to load it up with all of our gym stuff. We got a water bottle. We got the beats, because who works out at the gym with no music? You got to be a psychopath. Got the wallet, keys to get there, the cell phone, necessity, go in the back, and the sweat cloth. All right, let's go to the gym, guys. Alright, I'm back from the gym, feeling kind of sore, but I want to show you this bag, the Greenroom136 BYC, by your command Quickdraw, which is excellent. This is an excellent everyday carry pack. Greenroom136 did this pack for the Greenroom136 lovers, right? The Quickdraw lovers. They did something I really haven't seen too much out there and on the market, is giving people the options. First, they let you throw up different options that you might want to put on the bag, and then they give you multiple options when it's time to order. Speaking of the different styles, you have 4 separate styles in this bag. You have the tactical style, where there's a little bit of Velcro over here, and then there's Molly webbing on this side. Then they have a vanilla version where it's just plain. Then they also had a furry version. This is the furry version right here. So you guys can see, I got the georgedefined patches. I got some words of wisdom that I want to put out there in the world. Dragonfly. Of course, we run EDC, and this is a Quickdraw patch that comes with the bag. I know these are out of stock right now, but our little birdie told me that they're going to be coming back, and that's why I'm doing this review. Greenroom136 did give me this bag, send this bag out for me to test and do this video. So full transparency, we don't hide anything on this channel. But yeah, man, I look at this bag as like a birthday cake of everyday carry. And why you say that, George? It's so many separate sections of this bag, right? It's different levels of deliciousness. That's what I'm gonna say, right? So let's get into this thing. In the lineup of Greenroom136, this one kind of sways over to the larger side, right? Closer to like the Metro manga, right? The Metro manga is advertised at 9 liters. I think it's a little bit bigger, the Metro manga, right? This one is advertised, the Quickdraw is advertised at 8 liters. And I think it's a big 8 liters, right? You can fit an 11-inch tablet in this sling bag. Steam Deck, Switch, all of that stuff can fit inside. Let's get into it. I want to start showing you stuff, right? Let's start showing you stuff. I love the fabric on the outside. I told you EPX 400. It's nice. Subdued branding on this one. Since I got the furry version, right? And they also have a Molly version, has some Molly in the front, as I was going over the 4 separate styles that you can get and then 9 separate colors you could have got, right? But yeah, so the first pocket, the first layer of deliciousness that we going to check out, I probably need to stop using the word delicious. That might make some people uncomfortable. But anyway, so in here, this is like, it's got that nice corduroy, that purple corduroy inside of the bag. And, that's kind of something I don't usually see on other bags. It's perfectly sized for a cell phone. Samsung huge as hell phone. I don't know the numbers. I think it's the S24. So that will fit in there. And of course you could put, your wallet and keys in there. Greenroom136, like why are they so cool and popular? One, the materials that they use are so solid. The stitching and the methods that you use to put bags together, in my humble opinion, is they're the best crossbody bag company, period. I don't even think anybody really comes close, honestly. Because the dimension that they build in the different pockets is amazing, right? Even though this has 5 separate layers, it has 5 separate volume levels to this bag, which you don't usually see. If you get different layers, they're all working with the same volume. So that's how you get your stuff kind of crunched in together, right? All right, so we got number 10 YKK zippers. I know Patrick, the owner of Greenroom136, gets tired of me because whenever he's like, hey man, you want to review a bag? I'm like, yeah, put everything on it. I like the supreme pizza of the bags. And that's really because I want to show you guys all the options. Right here, they got some nice little paracord pulls that you can add on to the bag. This pocket is like a top-down look. It doesn't zip down on the sides, right? So it's a top-down look, a kind of a limited access. I can get all of my stuff out of there. But for me to like kind of show you guys the pocketing may be a little bit difficult, just to be totally honest. You got the key clip in there, which is kind of unusual. I've never seen Greenroom136 use this type of key clip, the triangle, but it's cool because it's longer. I like that. And then you got some organizational pockets in here. And this is the first time I've actually seen them use. So they did a lot of different things in this bag that they haven't done in their regular line too. They've used this stretch material inside, so you got larger pockets on the end. I got this is the Nightcore Carbo, the 10,000 milliamp battery. You got a pen slot here, where I got a Sharpie and a Sharpie pen. This is the Ace Beam H1, which is a right angle flashlight that you can hook onto a headband. Oh, it's really reasonable, and I definitely do recommend it. Over here is the Leatherman Skeletal in the Paradise. This is sick. I like this a lot. It's got that Warren Cliffy type blade, and the blades are locking. It's 9 separate tools in this. It's been out for years, but you know, I kind of slept on it for a while. And then over here, I have the headband for the Ace Beam flashlight. You just hook it onto that, and now you got a hands-free option for carrying. Now you might say, well, where's your dedicated knife, George? You don't usually have a dedicated knife. Now on the other side, you have some elastic bands down here. It's going to be kind of difficult to see, but you do have some elastic bands down there. And I have one of the coolest budget-friendly knives that you could probably buy. This is the Tough Light by Cold Steel. You can see it's dirty as hell because I use this knife. It's not like just for show, like, oh, let me show you this. Nah, bro, this is what I actually use. So that goes down in the bottom in that webbing down there. So you got a couple of loops where you can cook in some different things. Great kind of tool, everyday carry organizer stuff. This would be a great place to hook your keys. I just think I have my keys somewhere else right now. Sometimes I just don't get it together for the videos, guys. Anyway, so as we step back to the next level, or the next layer, we have YKK zips. This is the main section, right? The main section, and why they call it the Quickdraw. So the reason why is when you unzip, it does this thing where it drops the lid of this all the way down, and it gives you a lot of access to it, right? So you can look right in. You guys can see I have some sunglasses there. I have my Sony XM3s. I haven't moved up. Haven't graduated to the Sony XM4s. Let me get you guys straight. Now, another thing that I asked for was this random knick-knack, right? You can add that to your order when you order this bag, which is really cool. So same EPX material, and inside of here, I have my gloves and a beanie. Now, one thing that I like about this knick-knack, and the Greenroom136 seems like they're the masters of, is building in volume into all of their products. That is super sick, right? So this thing actually expands really big, but it will flatten out really small. It's magic. There's some magicians over at Greenroom136, I swear to you. All right, so this is different as well from the older Quickdraw. So you got 2 pockets with the stretchy material right here, so you can put your smaller items in the front pocket. For me, I just put like a little cell phone holder in the front pocket, and then in the back, I found these little pouches made by Rock Bros. I never heard of these people, but they were on Amazon, and I'll leave the link down there. They're super cheap, and they kind of fit into a lot of my different bags, and they got a good height to them. If you guys are like bag nerds like me, we're always looking for the perfect pouch to fit in that same pocket or whatever. These have been working out pretty well. So I got a black one, and I got a green one. So yeah, Rock Bros on Amazon, right? So I think one of them's like hygiene, the other one's first aid. And then as we turn it around, we we got a little bit more Greenroom 136 branding. Like, I'm not mad at them. They put branding in a lot of different places on their bags. I guess they want everyone to know where you got this thing from, and I ain't mad because I love it. So you got a two pocket system right here. Kind of unique the way they did this, right? Because it's got dual zippers, but two separate pockets and one zipper track. Don't usually see that. I thought it was very creative and it works well. So you can zip this way and I can get out that Write in the Rain notebook in that pocket, or my charger for that Nightcore Carbo back here. But the use of that one zipper track, pretty inventive over there, Greenroom 136. And another thing that they did add is they call this like a floor pad. Right here in the bottom, this floor pad kind of keeps the bag up, keeps it with retaining its structure, and then it also makes a nice place if you want to put something like your Switch or your your Steam Deck in the bottom. That way you feel like you got some protection. But great amount of space. Like I said, I think they cheating. Honestly, I think this is bigger than 8 liters. Most 8-liter bags don't have this much capacity. Like, nah. Nah. Greenroom 136 got a different scale, man. But I love it anyway. Even if it's like 10 or 11, it's still awesome. So we're going to move back to the next layer of awesomeness on this bag. Dual zippers. Now, I got the grab pad. And I actually like the grab pad on this thing, right? So you could take it off. That's another option. It's a little bit, simple, the regular grab handle, but it's functional. It works. The grab pad just makes my hand feel just a little bit more comfortable, right? Again, with the Greenroom 136 branding, I like the grab pad. If you're on there, you're going to order it, go ahead and spring for the grab pad because I think it's worth it, right? So then in the back here, this pocket actually zips down a little bit further, and you can actually see, that same kind of gray purplish corduroy lining back there. I do have a 10-inch tablet back there, right? This is like an Android tablet, and I have a microfiber cloth just to wipe the tablet off, and my iPad mini fits back there. Any up to 11-inch tablet will fit. Most iPads, sweet. And it has some padding on the bottom of that section to kind of protect your iPad or your tablet. In the back, we're not done. You see why I'm calling it a birthday cake, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate levels of deliciousness in this bag. Should I say pause? Just is what it is. It's good. Like let me just say it's good. So then in there I just have my wallet kind of closest to my body so no one can access it. This is a really like hidden away pocket, if you guys can see, right? It's on the top. You can kind of hide that zipper down. No one will know it's back there. And then we get to this back panel. One thing, on sling bags, you don't really necessarily need the padding and the moisture wicking because you can move them, but I like the extra effort that Greenroom 136 does on this bag. Now let's talk about the shoulder strap, which is awesome. Greenroom 136 does an excellent job with their shoulder straps. Sick. This is the 3-tab shoulder strap, right? They have different ones that are like, sometimes they're sewn into the bag, but the width of this is great. It's about 3 inches. It's got EVX foam in it. You kind of lock it in by adjusting the tabs right here on between this buckle. You kind of set it and then put the pad on, the plastic Cobra buckle on there if you want to take it off. Now, when I first got this bag, man, on the side, I wasn't really feeling this system, right? This like clip-in system, but I got to tell you, this bag makes it's more comfortable than my Metro Monger because this system allows you to kind of move with the bag. So that's really special, and I would suggest they just keep this like it is. This is really cool and very comfortable. Then you have some molly webbing on the side. Now let's talk about the last thing on the by your command, and I blame somebody out there because specifically Greenroom 136 did what folks asked them to do, and this thing with the bottom, this situation at the bottom, I don't really like it that much. One, it takes away from the flatness of the bottom, right? This is supposed to be, this is a water bottle holder, and it works, right? It works. You know, you take these fit locks off. They did some nice fit locks, and it's got this zipper right here. And then, you know, this material is stretchy. It kind of stretches out. And I got a good old Costco Kirkland's water bottle right here. And you can stick this in the bottom, right? Somebody needed a water bottle. It was like, hey, can you add a water bottle pocket to it? And of course, Green Room being an awesome company that they are, but like, yeah, we'll try to make that happen for you. So they added it on, but I don't like it that much because one, you have to reach all the way down to the bottom of the bag to get anything out. I could just stick my water in my hand, or if I wanted to run the risk, I'll throw it in the bag. But this system right here, I just didn't use it that much, one, and then when you get it, it throws the balance of the bag off. That's one thing too. Like it wants to, like once you get a lot of heavier weight tools in the front, it wants to pull this front forward, right? And I guess that's like with anything out there in the world, but you know, as far as bags, but I really wish that they would have just taken that thing off because I don't really use it that much. And that is my only complaint. This section down here, it just doesn't look to me like what I'm used to seeing from Greenroom136. It's like tacked on. And I don't like things tacked on to bags. So in the next iteration, because I'm hearing they're going to do another run of these, take that off. Take it off. I think it will be much cooler with just it being like just a nice 5-layer case and with a nice grab handle to it or shoulder strap. I think that really satisfies everybody's kind of like on-the-go quick access EDC needs. I mean, this thing is a good size, definitely. 8 liters. They say it's 8 liters, but man, you can fit a lot of stuff in here. I also want to show you some of the Greenroom136 swag that they just put out, right? They got these new patches. This is the Rainmaker patch, right? They call these Greenlands, right? Kind of like a play on Gremlins, right? That's the Greenroom136 Rainmaker. How about this one? This is the North Seeker right here. That thing looks crazy, man. And then this is I think that's the sidekick, right? The sidekick. They call that John Pinky. I guess it's supposed to be like John Wick. And then they also got some different, you know, logo patches which are super sick. You check these out on their website. You know, when you go to order, they got these cool things. And you could definitely stick them on there. You know, when I'm switching up, like, cause every couple of weeks, I'm like, I gotta switch up my little patch situation. I'll bust those out. But yeah, man, I gotta send a big thank you to Greenroom136 for sending this out. I don't have the specifics of when they're gonna kind of like update this, but what I'll do is in the community post, whenever they say they're coming back out with this bag, I'm gonna post it in the community post so you guys can know, so y'all can get on and order. We haven't talked about the price. The price is $177. I think that it's super fair. Great price on this. $177, man, it's a no-brainer. And believe me when I say that Greenroom136 makes the best sling bags, crossbody bags on the game, man. I put your hands on it. Order it, put your hands on it, and then tell me I'm wrong. Send me an email and say, George, you were wrong. Because I'm waiting for it, man. I'm waiting for it. They make the best stuff, man. Super solid. Shout out to Patrick, man. He's definitely an innovator. Just building solid gear. Guys, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you loved it, subscribe. Come on back. We got more gear. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.